Hey guys, Shaph Sassy here. Welcome back to my channel. As you guys can see by the title, this is going to be another banging, sussful story time full of sus. I don't know, like my life has been getting so festive. If you're not in Bomorea, try to take me out to your business place, like and the crazy part is I'm always in the right. It's just so crazy to me. When I get put near, you get some crazy fight, and that is totally okay. If you guys are new, hi. Hey spa owner, I know you're probably watching this, or maybe a friend is watching this, or maybe a family member, or maybe somebody that I don't know working in like a spa. That's cool. Hey, if you guys are coming back, hello Sassy Ones, what's happening? Hello, thank you guys for coming back. Big up. Thanks for coming back. All right, so listen up. I'm gonna start from the top. It's a pretty cool story, and I was just like, maybe I should just tell this story because I can use my experiences to help somebody learn something, and all of my experiences have taught me lessons. Every single one of them, good, bad, in between. Lessons, life lessons, and I know it's God alone. And I'm gonna tell you the lessons I learned at the end of this video. All right, by the way, the lip is brought to you by Gaia Cosmetics, and in the next clip I will definitely be changing it to something more earth tone because I got 2 shades, so I try it on and test it out and be all festive and be excitement. So yeah, if you guys made it this far into the intro, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Tell a friend for tell a whole friend. And these are just life lessons. And I know it's God himself just saying, Shaph, learn this lesson because you are going to be somebody that's going to have your own space. You're going to have tenants and you're going to need to learn these lessons. You're going to know what to do and what not to do. And these are the lessons I am showing you. This is what I'm teaching you. Take heed, my child. I legit feel like that's what it is. Honestly, in the middle of me yamming up myself, I realized that it's a lesson. And this lady, this girl, she's a blessing in disguise because I didn't really realize that. You know what? Let's just go into the video. If you made it this far, as I said, like, comment, share, subscribe, tell a friend, and let's learn some lessons together. All right? Alright guys, so I switched lips and this is Gael's Joyce in the shade Joyce. I absolutely love it, but I thought it needed something in the pout, so I added some concealer in the middle, and that's what gave it the really light color in the inner lip. Back to the store, my love. Alright, so I'm not gonna get ghetto. I don't have time for that, you know what I mean? But it's gonna come up a little bit. So I don't know. So let's start from the top. So I had to move from the location that I was at. If you are a customer of mine, you would know that I was at Princeville Plaza and I had to move because the landlord, they were doing some renovation there and I couldn't afford to tell my client because I'm going to be out for a week at that time. So I ended up saying, you know what, I'm gonna go, and she agreed for me to go as well because she needed, and the place that I was getting, I didn't get a place at the time. Well, I got the place, but I can't move in until June 1st. Anyways, so I ended up a move. I had 2 options. One of the options was on Dumbarton and the other one was on Waterloo where this spa is. The one on Dumbarton was much cheap. Listen, it's much more cost effective than this place where I take, but I took it because I like the room. I like the fact that it was closer to where I lived and it was central. So I'm saying, all right, I'm just pay a little money or whatever. I'm already have little savings for this whole excitement, moving excitement. I'm gonna say, sure, it's nothing but a thing. We just move. So I ended up finding out about the place from a friend of mine. She's a really good pedicurist. If you guys ever need a pedicurist, follow her here on IG. So her name is Christine. So Christine told me about this place because she's doing pedicures there. So I was like, okay, sis, cool, thanks for the option. I had Sassyversity in the week when she told me about it, and usually I keep Sassyversity, I keep the classes the last week of the month, and that was supposed to be my last week at the place that I was in Princeville. But usually I know God have my back. I don't really worry about certain things too tough. It's not that I wasn't looking, but I know it's something that did pop up. So I said, alright, I'm gonna look on it one of the days after class. I think I went there the Thursday, I don't remember. But I went. She sounded okay over the phone. This is a spa owner. Sounded okay over the phone. Mark you, I'm very familiar with this plaza, this complex. My mom's store used to be there, in the store right beside where her spa is. And I know the owners of the complex. I know everybody on the plaza. We did it a long time. So she just come, she knew. That's cool. That's cool. And there, the first thing I noticed about the place is it was mad dark. Inside the spa is dark. I don't know if there's any light in there, but the spa is dark. Fine, you know, it's not supposed to be too bright because you know you want to set the aura for the place. Fine, that's your thing, sis. Second thing, the room was lovely. I loved the room. I liked the space that it had, so I was like, ooh, let's do it. I was ready to pay. Then, you know, when I was ready to pay and everything, it came to me to ask, you know, what time do you guys close? Am I gonna get my own key? She's gonna tell me no. Mark you, I'm paying for just the month. Mark you, I'm only paying for the month. For my new space that I am getting for myself. The last week of April, I signed the lease. And so I'm supposed to move in June 1st. So you know, so I'm supposed to find somewhere for May, all of May. I get 2 weeks before June 1st to fix up the place. So I really wanted somewhere for the whole of May. So by the time of June 1st, I can just live forever I'm there. And whatever. As I said, first thing, it was dark. Marky, she wasn't really, you know, usually, you know, if somebody had, show something, you know, a spa owner, you know, you smile. Smile is very important. She never really smiled. I'm not sure if she thought that I was giving her an attitude, but usually people who don't know me, they will naturally think that I am giving them an attitude because, you know, I have head gestures, I gesticulate a lot with my hands. I mean, everybody different. They might take that as something different, especially if you don't know me from madams. You will think that it's something that it's really not. Like you're really overthinking it if you don't know me. Look at it, and when I was like, yo, I'm ready to pay. I just want to get it out of the way. So I went for my card, and she's gonna tell me that, you know, oh, I don't get my own keys. They close at 5 because, you know, curfew, which is 8 and whatever. So I said, I'm not gonna get my own key. I don't like how that sound. And then before that, I was like, is it in here going to be this cold? Am I going to be able to control like the coldness over my side? She's like, oh, I think what she said is she's supposed to have 2 AC or something like that, but she wanted to see what the light bill was like. And I was like, she really just said that to me? Like, that sounded like a cheap move. But to me, honestly, I really never thought she needed the AC because in there was pretty cool. But if she said that to me now, me I think, so, oh, she cheap. Okay. Honestly, I'm a type of person, I'm very conservative. So I'm going to be conservative only because I hate to see something plugged in and it's not being used. So that is what causes me to be conservative. Conservative and being cheap is 2 different things. That's what I saw. Like, honestly, if it's something that's going to make your customers and whosoever you're renting the place to be comfortable, then I don't think you should really be too worried about light bill, because anyways, that's really not my business. Do you? That's really not my business. But you know, that's 2 things I saw. And as I said, she never did. I just felt like she was accommodating. You know what I mean? I mean, not say she did give me an attitude, but she just never warm and welcoming and, you know, make me feel like, yeah, and this and I don't know. I mean, everybody different. So I guess, you know, everybody different. Because not everybody are gonna be like me, we're gonna be jovial and skin teeth and professional at the same time. And hi, you want to see the place here? That, you know, this side is yours, and you know, here's a bathroom. All of them excitement, they never go on, and not smiling, as I say. So it should never really, I never really felt welcomed or warm. You know, she just look on me and she'll look, and me I watch her, even though she not think me I watch her, me did I watch her. Me never bother take the place at the time, because you know, I tell her, say, listen, that not sound good. I said, I think me and Christine could work something out with the keys, and she said okay, because obviously she's not going to give me my key. When I heard that as well, I was like, another red flag is she have trust issues. How is it that you're going to rent me the place and you don't want to give me a key? Like, that not sound right. Like, if you're going to be renting somebody the place, you need to ensure that you're giving them a key. I mean, or you're going to, it's either you're going to wait until I lock up, which I didn't really want to put anybody in that sort of inconvenience. I don't like the sound of that. I don't want nobody to wait for me when, no, like, my head chip sometime after I'm done with my clients, me'll just sit down and edit. And when I edit, me not really like to get up from it. And sometimes we'll go home late. So I never wanted to put anybody through that. So me is usually a girl to push my own key now wherever I go. So for me, if you know, this kind of bandage, I never really like how that sounds. So I tell her, so I'm gonna work out something with Christine, which is she do pedicures there. And yeah, so me and Christine, we end up coming to an agreement. So I moved out of my space on, I think, Friday, and I was supposed to move in on Saturday, but it got too late and I never got a chance to do that. So apparently she left the door open. She left two other locks open. She left one other lock open. And that's how. So I ended up moving in the Sunday instead. So I went there on the Sunday instead of the Saturday, because she was expecting me on the Saturday, but I didn't get to go. So I went and I got the key from Christine, did that, and I moved in. Mark you, me's a girl, me's a girl, me not touch people things. Me not like when people touch my things. Me hate teeth. Me not like the teeth. Me not like to touch people things anywhere. Where you see me? Or it's there, so me I go put it, so me I go left it back. So when I saw that the key, the locks and everything did lock, a two lock it have, but it's only one where I see it lock, and we ended up leaving it the same way. I think Monday or must be Tuesday or something like that, Christine called me and say, hey, she was saying that she don't think the key thing is gonna work out because the door never locked properly and whatever. So I said, all right, cool. I mean, it's really not even a big deal. There's no way she can tell me that the key thing is not going to work out, because I'm gonna have to end up move up my things then, because yeah, that can't work. No way. She can't tell me so we're not going to do the key thing no more, because that was the only grounds on which I said I'm going to come into your space, because I get my own key, right? I want to push my own key. I don't want to inconvenience nobody when it's time for me to do my thing or them to do them thing. So I went in. Hey, sorry about the whole lock thing. When I came here, I saw that, you know, it's only one lock was locked. I didn't know that two of them were supposed to be locked, and I was kind of forcing to lock the bottom one anyways. So that's why I kind of never lock it back, because that's how I saw it as well. So I just left it how I saw it. It won't happen again. I didn't even try to say, oh, if you want us to not do the key thing anymore, I'm not putting that shit in her head. I was like, no, I'm not doing that. It won't happen again. And it didn't happen again, because no, I know she said something. I know, great move. Even though you could have said something to me, because you never rent Christine the place, you rent me the space, right? Not because it's Christine hook us up, right? That means say you're supposed to communicate with Christine. You are the owner. You say something to me. Fine. When I first went there was spa music playing. I think I didn't take anybody on Monday, because, you know, I had class. Usually when I have class, I don't really take anybody on the Saturday. But I don't know. I think something happened. I never did bother going on the Monday. So Tuesday, Wednesday, I think it was Thursday I started. yeah, or Thursday or Friday, I went in, had my client, and I started playing my gospel music. Usually I play gospel music in other place and whatever. Even at my old shop where I was, I played the gospel music. Chantel outside, which is the girl where usually they are my other location. She don't really play music, so I usually play music. And more while it loud enough for she to hear, because me know say she don't mind me. I play the music loud enough for she to hear, because as I say, she not play nothing out there. I am in a new environment. I ensured that the volume was less than 50%. As I said, there was no spa music playing. I have my client, I want them feel comfortable. So I started playing my music. My friend Tamika called and we were having a conversation. Usually when, on that day, to be honest, when persons were calling me, I had put the phone on speaker because I was lashing and I really wanted to get through the day really fast. I wouldn't say that it was loud, but hey, I don't know what's going on outside. Think on the next day I saw it go, and the next day I had my clients and everything, and no, it was a Saturday, because Saturday curfew was 6 o'clock. So and one other thing that I realized, but just sometimes I have to wonder if them are run a business, or if them are run a party shop, or if them are run like a side hustle thing, because like every time I went for lunch and come back, or I go outside and I come back, them lock the door. And I have to knock the door for coming in. And then in there dark already, you know. Remember, in there dark. So remember, say we really don't know if the spa open or not, because inside is dark. I don't think they have an open and close sign. So you really don't know what's popping up in there. That's the sad part. So that did piss me off. Anytime I go to my office, like my office knock the door. That was so annoying to me. Anyways, a friend of mine was supposed to go out on the Saturday. We didn't get a chance because I had left my books open. Never remember, so we did supposed to go out. I swore I did it, and we end up. I tell him, say, come, I could chill at my shop. After I'm done with my client, then we can just sit down and eat and chill. Curfew was 6 o'clock at the time, and they come and with them and we talk. And after 6, all of us were still there. I was there, my friend was there with me, and they were still there after 6. So I hear all this one bag of chatting outside, and I have to tell my friend to stop talking for a while I'm in my little section. And I have to say, stop talking there, because I want to hear what she say outside. Come hear her mumble, but we are the only ones on the plaza. So what I hear was, oh, we're the only. She talk loud. She is talking loud enough for me to hear. She did sound annoyed. Oh, we're the only ones on the plaza, and the man that usually lock up the plaza, I'm gone, and don't know what we're going to do, and da-da-da. So as the spa owner, I'm expecting for her to come to me and say something to me. If you have an issue with somebody that is occupying your space, you say something to them as the boss, as the owner, right? As the mature person, as the adult. That's what I'm expecting. That's what I would have done as the person who owns the spot, right? That's what I would have done. But not everybody ready for business, and I could really understand that. No, actually I couldn't. I couldn't understand it. I can't, because there's no way. Anyways. So I hear her chat for a mouth out there. So I go out there because I realized she not come inside to me. So I went outside there to her. So I said, hi, I hear you out here talking about some man who's supposed to lock up the place and whatever. What is the issue? Because apparently me, I have to be the adult and go there and ask, what is the issue? Because I realized say, she not say nothing to me. And if I didn't go there, I wouldn't have known that the plaza is supposed to be locked up. So she's like, oh, it's after 6. It's after curfew. Mark, both you and I are there after curfew, so I am very aware of this. And the man who usually locks up the plaza, I'm gone, and him don't there anymore. And okay, so in my head, I'm automatically that type of person that goes to fix it mode, because I'm not really in the bag of excitement. I can't deal with the bag of excitement. So just tell me an issue and I'll fix it. So I said, okay, is he coming back? She don't know. So I said, okay, what's the normal protocol if somebody needs to lock up the plaza and he's not here? Or we would just push up the gate and put on the padlock. So I said, okay, do you guys push up the gate and put the padlock on and lock the padlock, or you just put the padlock on the gate? No, we just put the padlock on the gate. So I said, okay, somebody can do that, man. Same somebody said to her, somebody can do that, man. She said, okay. Attitude. So I just walk off. I said, okay, no problem. Actually, I said to her, somebody can do that, man. My friend there here, because he was a male. I was like, my friend there, him can do it. Simple. After that, I get a call from Christine. And, you know, she was saying to me that, you know, if I'm the only one on the plaza. So I said, yes, I'm the only one on the plaza. What's the issue? She said, she don't see any issue with it because, you know, I have my key. But, you know, she never sounded pleased. And I straight up said, I do not care. I don't care. I have my own key to move or leave whenever I feel like. If police stop me on the road, they're not stopping us. They're stopping me. That not have nothing to do with her. If she have issues with me in her place, she shouldn't have rented it to me. One, shouldn't be renting it, period, to anybody if she have other issues with other people in her place late, right? And she should give nobody her key. And she need to have cameras up in that bitch. Because obviously you have trust issues. And I have trust issues too. Which is why I'm going to have cameras in my new space when I have them. So that's a simple fix. But maybe, as I said, she's cheap. So I think that's really what caused that. You know, that's really not my problem. Anyways, so I got a message later on the same day. And I'm going to read it for you guys verbatim, because this young lady is not very bright. I could hear it from how she speaks, but I really never know it was this bad when I heard her, when I saw how she typed. And when I saw how she typed, I knew that boy is either she everything. She never did for business. Well, I'm gonna go for my phone. I'm going to read the text, and I'm going to put the text up here so you guys can read what I'm reading and make you know say it is not a joke. Oh, this girl has spell the word them, and oh, she a go through and a cut through and a do, and how I responded, because you know, I'm a bright girl. I'm not lying. I go good to school. I go quest prep. I had a broke eye. You take what you get. Yeah, girl, right true, right true. I mean, you take stinks still, but you know, me educate you. That's so it go. Yeah, you. All right, so I'm gonna play. I go. Look what's popping here, right? I'm reading exactly how she said, guys. Like, I can't make this up. Sorry to be messaging so late. This message is to let you know that I will be unable to allow you to occupy the space, full stop. If you have client booked for next, don't want to inconvenience the clients, but that will be until Friday of next week. So mark you, this was sent to me May 8th. This was, I think, let me give you guys a rundown. This was on Saturday, so she was giving me until the next week, Friday, to come out. All right. I noticed so disturbances today with, I was shocked, as with the works, as with every call you place on speaker, with not only was loud, but wasn't professional. Also, whatever you were playing, this was my gospel music, when you were not on a call was also loud. Your load, not loud. You're basically sharing a space, which I would have though respect for everybody. Clients goes right across the board. The spa music was playing the whole time live. I will deduct this week and next week if you are in the space for next week, and the balance would be refunded to you. Let's just go through this lack thereof of a notice. So first of all, if you guys look, this message was sent to me at 9:25 p.m. That is a low blow to be giving me a notice at 9:25 p.m. Low blow after 9. That's ridiculous. That's unprofessional. But we're not going to go there because she's very professional, right? She's very professional. Then she's going to say she noticed so disturbances. She was really trying to say so. This, she should have made somebody proofread this here. If she knows she can't type, she knows she can't read, she knows she can't write, she make somebody, you know you can't read and write, make somebody proofread something for you. It's just that simple, sis. Come on, man. It's 2021, sis. Right? She noticed some disturbances. She noticed some call it upon speaker, and the calls that I was, the conversations that I was having was not professional. Firstly, if you are a business owner and you are the spa owner, and that's why I often do this when I say spa owner, because there is absolutely no way somebody can be in your place and making you feel uncomfortable, and you are going to sit there and feel uncomfortable and don't say nothing to the person about it. How? Usually in the corporate world, you're going to give somebody a warning before you fire them. That's how I know it works. You don't just go ahead and fire somebody. So like, you tell them what they're doing wrong, right? So they can fix it. And then if them don't fix it, then you say, boy, I tell you already. Tell you, say if you do this and you never do it. So this is why we are doing this. You understand what I say? No, she went about it unprofessionally. Second of all, what the hell are you doing in my conversation? Tell me now. Up on the phone with my friend. Me and my friend have a conversation, and my client is involved in my conversation because she laugh and we're entertaining her, right? And you are in my conversation. Let me just say, let me paint a picture for you guys. When you walk in, there's a front desk area there, a petty area to the right, and to the left you have a walkway. There is even in the front desk area you have seats there, where so you know, so there's a seating area right there. So we'll probably two chairs are right there. And then, you know, if you're there behind the front desk, you can probably sit behind there. And then right when you come where my room is to the left, there is also a seating area. I'm not saying that, I'm not trying to tell the people them where them supposed to sit, but them always catch round right at my door. Them have a seating area around there. That is where them decide for catch. That is where them decide for listen to my conversation, because I'm not going to be disgusting now, but the place was very quiet. Meaning, my client them did really a walk through the place. Tough. Me just I gotta say that. Yeah, and maybe that was also I wasn't really hearing any spa music, because I'm not gonna play spa music for clients. I was playing my gospel music for my clients. So I'm just gonna leave that there, and who I've sent will pick it out. I know what I try to say. I'll say 2 of them, 3 of them gather outside, right outside my room, right? And them I listen to my conversation, obviously, because she can tell me that my conversations were inappropriate. Now, I don't know what that has. I don't know how that have anything to do with her. Because if me want to talk bad around my clients, or me want to be disgusted and loud around my clients, that is my business. Because I am not taking your clients. Like, you not give me clients. I'm working off of my own clientele, and they apparently seem to be the only one walking through. If they walk through my doors, obviously I'm doing something right and you are doing something wrong, because there's no spa music for no clients. So there's that. So who's doing something wrong? Why are you so concerned with my clients that I am having a conversation with in there, even though I talk to my friend on my phone? Then I'm nothing to do with you, miss. I just say. And I'm lashing. And all of the calls I could have get for have on my ears. I didn't have all of the calls on speaker, by the way. The age, the liar trouble for real. she's saying that pretty much we're sharing a space and she should have respect for all of the clients all across the board. We never really see much of your clients, to be honest. I only did I see my clients because, as I said, I mind my own business. I'm collecting my bag. Minding my own business. I do my clients. I do my own things. So I never really see your clients, and when them come in, they're like they're off. And honestly, I was just minding my own business. So I think that was something that she should have been doing. But them really never have nothing to do. I gotta be honest, them probably really never have nothing to do out there, why them so caught up with my conversation and can tell me some my conversation is inappropriate. How dare you? What the hell has to do with you? Anyways, then Shagga tell me so the spa music was on the whole time. That's a lie. When I first came in there, the spa music was on. You see, when we turn on my gospel music today, and when I come back, I must go for lunch and come back, my sister she turn on the music now. But I still did have the music there and I never had it loud, guys, I promise you. But then again, loud is relative. And maybe she, you know, maybe she thought that it was loud. And that's fine because here is your place. If it was my place and I thought that music was too loud, I would have said, hey, call her out of the room, say, hey, you can turn that down a little bit, please. We have a session going on, or you know, we're trying to keep the air serene. You can just, okay, you okay with the spa music? Yeah, man, we're going to turn on the spa music. All right, mama, thank you so much. That's how you go about business. That's how you go about business. You are the owner of the place. You run this bitch. I don't run it. You do. You do. I just rented it for a month. I'm just a tenant, sis. You had the upper hand there. But you don't know for run business. You're not ready for this yet. Anyway, so I responded. I said, hi, good night. You don't think this was something you could come and talk to me about before making such a decision? She went on to say, I already spoke to my business partner and she also thinks that's the best thing to do. You and that business partner then I met one. The two on the head chip, you don't have no sense. How is it that you can rent me the space for I'm not gonna say the amount and I make me come in at the place and I make you feel and you don't have sense? You think me can run my place and nobody will come in at my place and make me feel uncomfortable? For why? For what? I mean run the place. And even though I run the place, I don't say it in an egotistic way. I say it in a way where I have control. If I don't like something or it's making me uncomfortable, I'm going to say something to the person that is making me uncomfortable. And to be honest, sometimes she have our loud clients them out there too. The 1 and 2 time I hear clients out there. There was one big ghetto rat one out there. I make up be nice and wake up my client when I had her. And I said nothing. I can't say anything. It's not my place. You understand what I'm saying? So, I mean, nobody really spoke to me. I never really spoke to anybody. I just walk in, say good evening. And when I try coming at them place after my buy lunch, I have to knock on them door. Like a party shop them in their run. And I was just over them. Anyways. So then now, she messaged me on the 8th. I did not decide to respond to that message until the 10th. Which was on a Monday. So when she sent me that message, to be honest, in my head, I knew I was right because she never warned me. And as a tenant, I have the right to tell her that that is not enough time for me to find somewhere. And there's no way you can't take me out to a place like that. There was no contractual agreement. That was another mistake. And there was no do's and don'ts. She never tell me say I can't answer my phone. She never tell me say I can't have a conversation with my client them. She never tell me say I can't do none of this. Even though she can't tell me that because me in a my little box I do my things. So there's no way she could have tell me them something. But there were no do's, there were no don'ts. Right? No contractual agreement. I just paid the amount and I said I'm only taking a space for a month, miss. I have my space. I'll wait for me. So I decided to respond to her. And mark you, these text messages that I sent back to her on WhatsApp, I'm going to be honest, it wasn't fully written by me because my mouth now have no bridle and I can come off very, very sassy. I can come off, yeah. So I got help, professional help, because she would have heard and seen the length of my tongue. So I got some help to curve my tongue a little bit. Good morning. I was not made aware that these and first of all, let me just say, before when I first saw her first message, the first two things that I said is either I'm going to one, leave her space and not fight it, or two, tell her I'm not going anywhere, because I was in the right. I said to her on the 10th, I said, good morning. I was not made aware that these issues that you raised were a problem to you or your staff. This was not communicated to me when I rented the space, nor was I made aware that these were issues before your decision was taken. The notice that you have given is too sporadic, and as such, I will not be able to leave in the timeline that you have set. However, in order to escape the energy that you are giving off, I will be leaving on Sunday, and as such, I expect a refund of the prorated amount, and I put in brackets the prorated amount, on or before May 8th, 2021. So I had a fully booked week. I was booked out from the weekend before, and I decided that on Saturday, she wanted me to leave on Friday, and I had clients on Saturday, and I said, I'm not leaving on the Friday that you want me to leave. On the Saturday when I finish my clients, I'm not going to be moving shit out because I'm going to be tired, so I'll do it on the Sunday. That was my decision. I was gonna stick with it. I had the right to tell her that I'm not going to move out until the end, but I was talking to my friend on Monday, which was the day that I sent this message, and I said something said something to me like, hey girl, you know you have no sense. You don't have no sense. Something came to me, and then I went up on the phone and I tell my best friend Jody. I tell her about the whole situation and how the girl are going like she not a sense. You know what say? Something say to me while I'm up on the phone with her. I say, you know what say? I go come out to that girl place. I come out to that girl place because I talk about me I take clients for 1 whole month. I have my big shop space for go deco. I have my shop space for go paint. My how much 8 or 900 square feet place for go paint. And mark you, this was I before, I wasn't even realizing, to be honest, guys. Say I'm gonna need to take the time off for start out my space. I'm gonna need to buy material, like I'm gonna need to paint. And I was planning to do it by myself, but I decided I'm not hire nobody because I really want to take the time, paint my place myself, because that's kind of therapeutic to me. And I wanted to be hands-on with my new location, as well as I don't really trust nobody, certainly. And the person who me did even want to hire feet, him kind of sloppy. I don't want nobody slap dash my work or my place. And I had said, you know what? When I am painting my place, I'm going to take the time off, and I'm going to just take the week or whatever the time I get, because I'm gonna need to paint my place, and I know so that's therapeutic as well. So but as I said, I got 2 weeks before June 1st to renovate the place, and may I say I'm ready for going out the next week. May I try fight this girl for staying in our space for 1 whole month for what? So something just say, what are you doing? You have a whole space for renovate. You have cost with this girl when I know how to do nothing. She don't know how to do no business. You there I waste your time. I try for win battle. Girl, this is not no. Get your ass out of this girl's space. right? I'm gonna do I say, hey girl, you know, you know no sense. I don't mess to myself, you know. I don't mess to myself. You know? And that's why I said to her I'm going to leave on the Sunday instead of leaving on the Friday, because that was just never make no sense. Like, I moved in on the Sunday, I should be able to leave on the next Sunday if you want me to leave. Yeah. So I sent that message. She responded. She never do no full stop right. So this was a big fat run-on sentence. Good morning. I could suggest the stuff that you do not need to work now be removed from the space. I will not allow past Saturday. Also you can go ahead and send me your banking info. When she send me this now, my head start chip come and say, she can tell me that I show one, but there's no way. Me nah move outside there. That's what I say, see him so in my head. Usually, I'm tell you how I stay, guys. Me not really make certain things bother me, you know. You see when they say something is like you want to nyam up yourself about it, me not really make it. Me nyam up myself, to be honest, but I don't give it too much energy because that's a lot of energy and I have a lot of work to do and my brain needs that energy to do that important thing. So when it comes to excitement like this, I'm not really have the time. I'm not really worry myself because as I said, I know me I got picking it. Honestly, I'm not worry about certain things and I really never needed to worry about this. And I'm so grateful the way how I am and how I can just turn something into nothing. And that's exactly what I did with this situation. So I said to her, please be aware that I do have the right to stay until the end of the month as a tenant, as these issues that you have highlighted were not made aware to me in a contract or any rental agreement. As I said before, it is not coming at tell her because I don't make nobody walk over me because I have my normal rights. As I said before, it is not possible for me to leave in the timeline that you have given, but I, along with my equipment, will be leaving on Sunday and this is not negotiable. No one must say I said no, man, the girl. I must say I said no, my bad. But she can't tell me say me for leave out in a X time. She can't tell me when. She give me notice. She supposed to at least give me 1 month notice. And that my lawyer say. At least 1 month. And me only in her place 1 month. She could have ride it out. But then that's her decision. It's her space. I'm not wrong her still because she ignorant her head as she have no sense. She's a big yammed. So what me did wrong was send her my banking information. I'm gonna tell my friend, you know, we do this, help me write this. I say, you know, I don't want to send her my banking details yet. I want to send her upon the day. And I send her the banking details and I say, thank you for your understanding. When I send her the message about she don't have the right for this and that, she said, don't tell me crap in my ears. And this was the voice note she said.
Here, morning again. I'm going to refund back your 35,000 to your account. I'm going to please ask you to remove your stuff from the room tomorrow. And thank you very much, alright?
You lucky you tell me thank you. She actually sent me that when I was on the phone with Christine, because Christine, she called me and she was saying that she want me out tomorrow or something of the sort. She want me earlier out. Damn, I can't speak. She wants me out earlier than the Friday that she initially wanted me out. So I was like, okay. Alright, so on the air the amount. Alright, whatever. 35,000 of this space, whatever. You see when we see my 35, cause I didn't listen to the voice note. And when I saw this, I thought that she was sending me back my 17,500 for me to, you know, stay for the whatever. And then Christina said to me, she want me out. You see when we come off the phone, Christina, she said, girl, send me my $35,000. You don't have to tell me twice. Hello? At the quickest you see me say, oh, I'm ready. At the quickest you see me call my other option. At the quickest you see me call my friend asking me if he can help me move. At the quickest you see me smiling. What you say? You give me $35,000? I'm gonna pay you way less. You know, and I want another space. Thank you. Thank you, sis. So when I had decided to say I go just not bother take nobody for the rest of the month, I block off my days and I block off my last week was already blocked off, so nobody could not book me anyways because I was supposed to have Sassy and then the week which was the second to last week of the month, I block off that. Come I say, you know, what a month that week for myself, and I got paid my shop, and it only made sense. Like this lady, she don't even realize how much she do for me, because she made me realize, say, remember the space I opened June 1st. There's no way me can say, okay, me I gotta take clients third week of June when we supposed to paint. Eh? And then the fourth week, the last week, not in June, the last week of May, me supposed to paint place. And then June 1st, people are smell paint when I'm coming. No, I don't see that work. Sis, love out them waste people here when I know for the business and go and go paint your shop, sis. Hello? I say, hey. Smile, see? Yesterday I was so busy for the whole day. I didn't read her message. I didn't read, so she, you know, I never even open it. And when I look, I see my $35,000, I was very happy because the 1 week when we did work there, I get back money for it, so I pretty much was there, not paying any money. So we let her know, and she stayed there throughout. I said to Christine, I said, Christine, I think it would probably, because as I said, she have trust issues. I said, Christine, I think it would probably make more sense if you come with me to the shop and stay there with me when I pack up, because I think that would probably make her feel better. I'm gonna pick up Christine, maybe out and about to do some things on the road. So, you know, me not look for my phone because I'm busy, girl, busy. Buzzing, busy, we're busy. Go to the shop, have my client. Every minute I see her call Christine, calling her phone. She said to me if I want to go and take out the things then. So I say, yeah, sure. She and my friend was there and them did take out the things then. You know, I asked my client if she felt uncomfortable with me doing that. My client was super down to earth, as most of my clients are, because them sister me down to earth, so them not really fussy. And honestly, sometimes you have to feel out your clients, and that's what I did. So that's why I was able to answer the call while I was on the phone with my client, because I feel out my clients before. If I saw it was a specific type of client, there's no way I would do it. I feel out my clients, but sister them easy going and my sister them chill. I can answer the phone or it's my business. It's my business. And my client was totally okay with it. And I don't do that with all of my clients. But as I said, I don't have nothing to do with her. Not a damn thing, sis. You know, nothing to do with you. You run your business how you want to run it, and you decide say you don't want to have no customers coming into your place. I run my business how I choose to run it, and I have my business, I have my customers walking into my place when I have it next month. So yeah, when I pack out the things, my woman, I pack out the things them Christine opened up her mouth and said to me, she said must give me $3,500 for the rent, for the light bill. So I look at Christine, I look like me a smoke crack. Do I look like my barn under gully? Do I look to you like I don't have any sense like the owner of this establishment? I said, don't play with me. After you give me back my full $35,000, you think say me that I gotta send me back $3,500 for rent? For nothing else? I mean, I have nothing to do with you. Lady, may I tell you this? I actually texted your ass, but you blocked me. So I end up send her a message. I think it was the same night. Yeah, later on in the night. So I said, please note that the funds have been received. I was told that the cost for water and electricity was included in the $35,000. As such, I was under the assumption that I owed you nothing since it was all sent back. It seems you acted out of anger, but I do understand that you wanted me out. So that's the price you pay. Actually, when I sent her a text, I did add on like a spice sweat, and I did send her this in the text part because I realized she blocked me, and so I decided that I was going to add something else to it because I'm out her place now, and you know, I'm no business if me in the right or if me in the wrong now, but you know, I wanted to be petty this whole time, and my friend was like, no, Shaph, keep it together, scoop up your life, we're not going to be petty. But this was my time to be petty, and I was singing in it. I was basking in petty Shaph. After me saying that, I just continue to say this underneath the text message, but that as I say, I send that over on WhatsApp, but in a text message now I send this to her, this was what I added. I said, your establishment smelled very nice, but that bathroom door made every one of my clients feel unsafe in every way possible. I wish you and that business all the best. Don't waste your time responding. Peace sign. Yeah, but they have to just, you know, just fling a little petty Shaph, just sprinkle a little bit at the end because I just feel like they need for those, you know. But yeah, and that was the end of that. So you know, all of this now come my like client, I said to her, I say, good day, what's popping? Like, I asked her about the whole situation. She's like, she's out of order. She's out of order. She's supposed to at least give you 1 month notice. And her place was so dead in the first place. But she should have been glad to have that 35,000. I was like, ooh. I didn't want to be the one to say it, sis, but yes, I'm such a say. She had such bad customer service at the front too, which I didn't know. I never know that's what I did with my client then. And I don't even know if it was her actually. My lawyer client actually said to me, she said, when she told her that she came to me, she said, this is what my lawyer client said. She said to her, sure on this, sir. But so what you say? She said, yeah, she just give me a look at attitude and tell me, sure on this, sir. I was like, oh my God. When me told my client about this yesterday, she's like, leave bad mind people alone. It's a good thing you come out there. I say, you know, say, true taxes. True. Leave bad mind people alone. When me hear say, so she a drop my client, then I say, oh my God. Anyways, God good. God you is as good as, because I tell you, say, I would have felt so uncomfortable in there too, you know. Because can you imagine me end up at Taylor set, me not come out of our place until Sunday. Or me not come out of our place until the end of the month. And in my place, I fix up my space and then come back. And then, you know, probably feel like she shift up something or them a voodoo my things or the something to my things or something. I know I've worked very hard for my things. So when I could feel uncomfortable with my things in a fair space where she already want me out and she don't like me kind of vibes, I could feel uncomfortable. So I'm just glad to say Miss Mom give me back $35,000 and I was out like a light. She never even have to tell me to hello from me to like $35,000. You know, I was on board with her. I was like, okay, where do you want me to put this? Where do you want me? I'm out. Hello? I'm where the money reside. Anywhere money reside. Good money, anywhere clean money reside, that's where I'm at. Okay, so she never have to tell me twice to come out of her establishment. Other reason as well why, you know, I decide to say I'm gonna really just take off the other 2 weeks, which as I said, this girl, she really just, it's really just a whole new world. Like she just really make me realize so I should have did that take off the week. I should have just rent this space for 2 weeks for real. What made me realize that was knowing how I am, I know my body always tired. Girl body always tired. I'm always tired, girl. So for me to be coming at least taking, okay, say 1 client. So I'm gonna take my first client at 10 and want to go back on my shop and I paint it. I'm gonna feel tired. I'm gonna feel so drained. And so I'm so happy that I decided to say I just want to get up when I want to get up, work on my microblading syllabus that people are calling me every day about. That's in demand. I need to finish it because that's gonna be paying the rent. The rent is not cheap. Okay. And so but decided to, boy, you know, I have to get this money. I have to be where the money is off to be where the money resides. Hello? So I decided to say, you know, I really want to take the 2 weeks off and sort out these sort out my place and sort out the microblading course. Hopefully I'll be able to finish that. But yeah, guys, the lesson that I learned, lessons, if it's something that sit well within in the first place, don't go with it. Also, always be open to lessons. Never take it personal. And you know, the girl who did the pedicure and tell me about the place, she said to me, say, Shaph, that girl I didn't know her from somewhere because she just seemed like she, you know, like she just really too like it. I said, no, this girl don't know me from Adams. I don't know. But I don't know if she know me from Adams, but I don't know her from Adams. And you know, when I was in college, I've realized that when people don't know me, them always have it for some hype. And Christine said that about me too. When she first met me, she was like, oh, see that girl, man, to me, you know, and me go on with myself sometime. But honestly, I just mean that. Like, I mean nothing behind it. It's just who I am, and really no mean no harm. I come in peace. I really truly do. I'm not a hype person. I really have a lot of things to hype about, and I don't need to hype about it. I don't think it makes sense. Like, we're all humans out here trying to get this bag, and I don't feel like I need to behave like I'm better than somebody else. So never take it personal. I did take it personal for a while, but you know, sometimes you have to just scoop at yourself. You have to just scoop at yourself, learn the lesson, move the hell on, right? Teach me, say me have to write up my contractual agreement, my rental agreement for my people that when I go, for my 3 tenants that when I go have in my space. Understood? I'm up to. It's like God is just showing me all these nasty business owners. Like I had a video with the nose piercing, and I had a bad experience with the owner. You know, it's like people are just so frightened for have their own space, and it's like God is saying to me, Shaph, these are people who have nasty behaviors, and this is something that I don't want you to take up, or I don't want you to, because I've experienced it, and that is how I have been in business. When me get treated bad, me make sure me not treat somebody, especially for the same thing that I see them doing. Like, I remember when I used to do internship for American, and that was one of my worst experiences working and doing. It was so bad. Like, the bigger heads them treat me so bad, and that's why I was like, yo, I can't work for people, because people with have authority and them are bigger heads, they don't know how to treat people. And so, like, I go along with this in my life, and I've been in superior positions. I'm realizing, boy, you really can't treat people a certain way, no matter what position you're at. And I've learned that, and I'm learning that. God is showing me, you know, people who are of status, of how them treat people, and saying, Shaph, this is not what I want for you. This is a lesson. Don't treat people, treat everybody with respect. I'm never going at the girl place and even one of our spa girl in my work there, I'll borrow her charger, she lent me her charger, you know, I asked kindly and I gave it back to her. Thank you, miss. But I'm in a business if none of them like me, I could care less. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that none of you don't like me. We definitely know that the owner don't like me, but me I talk about the two girls with it in there. I don't, if I see them today, I probably won't even know how them look because the way I just mind my business. I stay in my little room, I do my client, like my clients keep me busy, fam. So I'm not even good for go outside and looking at the place. And the spa dark. So I'm not seeing nobody. So even if I see you today in a daylight, 1 hour, I not know say I saw no look. Honestly, I'm dead ass. I'm just so grateful for the lessons that I'm learning before I'm going on my space. Super grateful for God showing me these things, and I'm so I'm ecstatic, happy to go through these experiences. Well, not this. I don't want to go through anything like this. I don't want to have to treat somebody like that. I will always be treating people with smiles, you know, as I usually do, and try to make them feel comfortable. I think these are lessons that I need to learn. If you have trust issues, yes, have a camera in your space. Don't make other people feel uncomfortable because you have trust issues. If you're going to be renting somebody somewhere, give them the freaking key for the place. Why is it that you're going to make them feel like, oh yeah, watch him, and you don't trust nobody? Sis, bye. Don't rent nobody your space. So I definitely am learning these things because me definitely know me not like trouble people things. I mean, I want nobody touch my things. So me I got off camera in my space. Me no business about nobody. Coming, I like people touch my thing. I have to work so hard. You understand? And I don't like thieves. I despise them. You know? So I don't want nobody to touch my things, and so me can always be on top of things. Me have a camera in my space. That's all me I say right now. So yeah guys, those were the little lessons that I have learned. There are probably more lessons, but to be honest, yeah, I also learned that when you're sending messages, proofread it. Yeah, something called Grammarly. You can have it for your desktop. I think you can have it for your phone as well. Also have spell check, you know. Stay in school, guys. Focus in English class, because when you're ready for own a spa, you're going to need to know how to spell words when you are trying to give somebody a notice. So please take that into consideration. If you're not going to breed, make sure in a breed for good man, where the man can make sure say, and you can make sure say, I'm gonna send Pitney go to good school, because these are the repercussions of not paying attention in school, not sending Pitney to good school. Okay, thank you for coming to my TED Talk. I am gonna hop off of this real quick. I hope you guys learned some lessons as well. I know say I'm gonna say to me say I should even not go into the girl place because she don't give me no contractual agreement. But listen, it done gone already. I don't want to hear it. Take the lesson. If you don't have nothing good for say, don't comment underneath this. And lady, if you comment underneath this, I will be, you know, I'm not even gonna respond to you. Like, honestly, I'm done. If you did want to hear the last thing I'm gonna have to say, you wouldn't have blocked me. I'm gonna have no time for you right now. I focus on higher things, and so when you go higher, people just want to try to drag it on. I ain't got time. I got time for this. So don't bother even try to respond or comment underneath this. I don't have time. I'm painting my shop. I'm buying material. Bye. Have a good one, everybody. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. If you learned something from this, tell a friend. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I will see you in my next video. You didn't have to, but you did, and I'm super grateful. See you soon.